Hello, welcome to Lafayette Presbyterian Vacation Bible School. Remember our theme this week? 2 fish, 5 loaves, 1 Lord. Today's craft reminds us that we are called to catch people and tell them all about Jesus. It's called fish faces. You'll need a paper plate. And if you don't have white and you have colored ones at home, you can try using those. Sometimes the glue doesn't stick as well to those, but you can certainly try. You'll need some small colored circles that can be used as to color the fish. I have some bright pink ones here. We have some that you can get at the dollar store that have smiley faces on them. Or if you can't get to the store, you can make your own just by using a bottle cap on a colored piece of paper and cutting them out. And then you can put your own smiley faces on. You also need a black marker, either fine or medium. A googly eye for the fish. But if you don't have a googly eye, you can draw your own fish eye on your plate. You will need scissors and glue. And if you find that your items don't stick to your plate, you can try using a stapler just as well. Now I have 2 samples here that were done by some of the ladies here at the church, just to give you an idea of what yours might look like, but please be as creative as you like. Here's one on a colored plate that has a really small mouth. I'll say this is a flounder. And here is one that's done on a white plate with a very large mouth. Perhaps this is a bass. Okay, let's get started. The very first thing you want to do is to cut a triangle out of your paper plate. And I'll show you what that's going to be used for in addition to the mouth opening. Okay, so here we have the beginning of our fish and our triangle. All right, now we're going to cut 3 things out of this triangle. We're going to cut the wide part off the widest end. And this will become the fish's tail that we'll glue onto our fish body. Then we're going to take what's left and make 2 smaller ones to be the flippers or the fins that the fish swims with. Okay? And then what we're left with is this. And if you want to use this on your fish, you can do that too. Be creative. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to either glue or staple the tail and the fins to the body of our fish. So get out your glue or your stapler, whichever works for you. And just put a little strip of glue on there. And we're going to put our fish tail right opposite the fish's mouth. Like this. And just press it in place and hold it for a minute or 2 to make sure it sticks. Because it really doesn't want to. You have to make it. Stick your fingers. Next, we're going to put one of the fins on the top of our fish. And again, just put your glue on here. And then we'll stick it to the top of our fish. Whoop, there goes our tail. Let me get it. Like this. Hold it in place and let the glue dry. And then one more fin. We're going to make a little flipper on the side of our fish. So put some more glue on that last little piece that you have. And glue it kind of right in the middle. So you'll see it right here. Now how we're going to tell it's a flipper is we're going to use our marker and make it look like one in just a minute. Okay, the next thing we want to do is either use your googly eye if you have one, glue it to the fish, or make your own. Draw your own eye on the fish, whichever you prefer. I'm going to use this googly eye because I have one. See there? So here's our googly eye. The next thing we're going to do is put the fish scales on using the dots that we bought, the stickers, or the ones that we made. And you can see you have different color ones you can choose from. You may get some from the store that already have a smiley face on them. And we can put those on there as well. And put as many as you like on your fish to cover it up. If your stickers or your cutout circles don't already have a smiley face on them, use your pen to make one. Okay, now we want to decorate or show how our fins will stand out. So just make little strikes on each of your fins and on your tail. And that kind of makes it stand out a little bit as being a fish fin that wiggles in the water. This is going to get glue on it. There you go. Be as creative as you want. Be as colorful as you want. And make a beautiful fish. That's our craft for today. I'll bet your fish faces will be amazing. Remember, we're called to fish for people and to tell them all about Jesus.